Welcome, Ashley.
Hi, how are you?
Doing really well, thank you. Joe Greene here in Studio B, where sessions are made possible by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. Our engineer, Sean Rubin, at the desk again today, as always, and we're certainly glad for that. And Ashley and I are going to talk about some things, but I thought we'd start with a song.
All right, yeah.
Whatever one you want to play.
I'm going to play a tune that I wrote called I Remember, and it's on my latest album. I go out almost every night, downtown to the lights, 'cause I have a hard time sleeping with you on my mind. Every day seems like the rest. I'm just trying to do my best, so when the right moment comes, hopefully I'll pass the test. Yesterday troubles me, the years before did too. Seems like you can't ever run away from a past that haunts you. How can we start over? Is there anything I can do to move to a brighter skies and get away from the blues? Darling, I remember the best part of you, and I hope you remember the best part of me too. Oh, and please remember, I see it through the pain and strife. Oh, and please remember that it's just a bad day, not a bad life. Well, I have a hard time knowing one day I'm gonna die. Did I do the best I could with this life of mine? Did I give all my love away? Did I say the things I should? Did I do my best? Did I do the best that I could? Darling, I remember the best part of you, and I hope you remember the best part of me too. Oh, and please remember, I see it through the pain and strife. Oh, and please remember that it's just a bad day, not a bad life. No.
WNCW live in Studio B with Ashley Heath and her opening song. That's from the album Something to Believe, right? And you released that, what, last year?
Yes, last October.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gosh, it seems like yesterday.
It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we all went through that pandemic. I know you're glad to be back out there and playing for folks.
I am, yes.
Was the pandemic time, was that a big songwriting time for you? A lot of downtime, or did you do other things to fill in the time?
Yeah, you know what? We were talking about this before I started, but I set up a work schedule throughout the pandemic. I had been testing out Facebook Live before that happened, and just for fun in the kitchen. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try that. So I set up twice a week, just like an hour and a half or something. And then I did this thing called Singing Grams. So you could pick a song for me to call and surprise someone with. And I'd be like, hey, Joe said it's your birthday and this is your song. And so I was really busy with those.
Now, when you say call, was that just a phone call or was that a video call?
Sometimes both. One time I'd actually even went to someone's house and like knocked on their door and they were like, what? And I was like, yeah. And they'd cry. We would cry. I met so many cool people on the phone that I still have never met. One was like, her name was Brenda. I think she was like turning 95 or something. And by the time we talked for like an hour, and after that, she was like, well, I love you. Bye. I was like, I love you too, Brenda.
Don't you love the folks from that generation? They just have this, plain direct way of getting to you, right?
It was so awesome. Yeah.
And they have they're plain spoken and whatever, but appreciative of things. And I think that's sometimes missing out there.
Hey, true that.
But what a nice productive thing to do with your time when you couldn't play a bunch of shows and everything.
Yeah, it kept me going because it kept me connected with my fan base. Yeah. And I think that I've learned, somebody told me a long time ago, you don't really need like a million fans. You need like a couple really dedicated fans.
Yeah.
And most of them are like family, the family of my friends who have like adopted me. And I've been adopted by so many people. It's been awesome.
Big family.
Yeah, I got a big family and everywhere, All my friends from college family, I see their parents more than them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's funny.
Hey, speaking of family, you are from the area, Madison County?
I'm from Madison County, yep.
Madison County girl.
Oh, man, yeah, I know. Some people, you tell them that, and they're either like, okay, or they're like, okay.
Or they're like, you don't talk like you're from Madison County.
That's
right?
another one, too, yeah.
Still got family up there?
Yeah, my parents live in Marshall. That's where I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it. It's beautiful there.
All right.